How needing nothing will give you everything in life. When it comes to building up your dream life, you need to understand the difference between the chasing and the attraction energy. Because when you just chase things, you radiate a really desperate energy. You just radiate that you need it and that you will not survive without this person or this job, this opportunity. And in this way, the thing that you desire will just run away from you. But if you shift your mindset and you just think to yourself, I attract all the things that I need without running after them, without chasing, without begging, you radiate a different energy. You radiate trust. And in this way, you will just attract the things that belong to you without chasing them. So as I already told you, what you chase runs away from you. And you can think of an example. Just think of a guy or a woman that is just like texting you all the time, is spamming you, is calling you a million times. And this person might be a nice person, but this neediness just pushes you away from this person, right? It's just like a really weird feeling. So you start to distance yourself, even though you thought this person is nice. But this neediness, this clinginess, and this chasing after you just pushes you away. The same also goes for other things in life. So neediness will get you nowhere. So when you need the love, attention, or the presence of other people, you just push everything away that you want. It's just desperate energy. And sadly, people also don't value you then or treat you as an option because they think you are there anyways, because you just radiate that you need them so much. So basically they just think, oh, I don't care about her or I don't care about him. She or he is there anyways. I can do whatever I want. This person will still call me, will still text me, and will run after me. So they don't value your presence and you will just stand there and feel left alone. So really shift your mindset and think to yourself that you don't need the love or the attention or the presence of others. You don't need to chase anything. You are just focusing on yourself. So something that is super essential is you need to learn to be okay with being alone. What does it mean? So basically, when you just focus on yourself and you don't care about losing people because you're not afraid to be alone, you radiate a different energy. You don't radiate this desperate chasing energy anymore. You just radiate that you love yourself and that you are sure about yourself. And this gives you power. So setting boundaries, saying no to things that don't align with your values, and just cutting the contact with people that don't match your expectations shows that you love and respect yourself and that you are fine with being alone. You don't need anyone besides yourself. And this gives you so much strength. And when you understand that, you shift your mindset. People then start to realize that they need to treat you in a right way because they know otherwise you are gone. So if they really care about you, they will accept your boundaries, they will treat you with respect and loyalty. And they don't want to lose you, so they show you also that they don't want to lose you. But if people then misbehave, you just cut the contact with them and you make space for people that respect you and that align with your expectations and visions. So basically, you can never lose, right? Because if someone leaves, then you just make space for something new to enter your life. And if you still hold on to people and chase them, even though they don't value you, you will always be in this chasing mode. You will not have the right people around you because you did not make space for them, right? How should they enter your life if you still hold on to people that don't respect you, that treat you bad, and that are just giving you the feeling that you need to chase them? This is not making sense. You need to make space for the people to enter your life. And there might be a time, especially when you never set boundaries, we're always the person to say yes. And when you shift then and you start to say no and you set boundaries, you cut contact, there are times where you are going to be alone. But this alone time is essential for your growth. So use this time to focus on yourself and get get extremely clear about the things that you want and the goals that you have. Also, you need to work on your self-love and show yourself that you would rather be alone than to spend time with people that don't value you and don't treat you right. So all the love and attention that you are seeking from other people, you can give this love and attention to yourself. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone to give you love. You don't need anyone to give you attention or take you out to nice dates. You can do it all by yourself and for yourself. And when you start to realize that you can treat yourself so good and you really enjoy it, you start to radiate a really abundant energy because you have everything that you need within yourself. You don't need anyone, and this gives you power. So we talked about this neediness energy, but what about attraction energy? So for attraction, it's super important to stop chasing. You cannot expect things to come to you when you still try to chase things. So get rid of this chasing energy. We don't want that. We just attract. So take a step back and focus on yourself. Know what you want and what you deserve. And also never settle for less or for good enough. If you are sure about yourself and you know what you want, you would never settle for anything else, right? So stick to your plans, stick to your expectations. Even though people might tell you, oh, you have so high standards, you will be alone forever. That's not true. Or if people tell you, your goals are way too high, you will never reach something like this in your life. People just try to put you in the cage that they are in. Don't listen to them. You can have whatever you want and don't settle for less. So when you are rooted in yourself and you just love yourself so much and you respect yourself, you radiate this energy. And you also need to understand, if you respect yourself and you radiate it, other people will also respect you. But the same also goes in the other direction. If you don't love yourself, you don't value yourself, you don't respect yourself, and you even talk bad about yourself in front of other people, people feel that and they also don't respect you, sadly. But be aware of this fact, because knowing all of these key essentials just gives you a higher level of consciousness. And when you shift your mindset, you really reach a point in life where you are so sure about yourself and you just love yourself so much that you would rather stay alone than to be with people that don't match your expectations and values. And in this way, you attract things into your life, opportunities, new people, positive people, people that respect you and love you, and you don't need anyone anymore. You don't need the attention or the love of others. You don't need their presence. You don't need friends to go out and do things, because you are not ashamed to do this alone. You're not ashamed. You're not in a cage anymore. You just freed yourself from everything, because we always think that we need people, we need friends, we need this job, or we need this opportunity, but actually this neediness just pushes us away from the things that are really there for us, that are really meant for us. And then we start to be with people that are not matching our standards, that are not aligning with our values. So as I told you, needing nothing will give you everything. But if you just chase and you run after things, and you will end up being with people that don't value you and don't treat you like you deserve it. So really be sure about yourself. You deserve the world, and if people tell you that you are having too high expectations, that's just what they think about themselves, because they think that they could never have this type of man or this job, because they put themselves into a cage and they think that they are not worthy of having this type of love or having this type of job, and they just try to project their limiting beliefs onto you. Don't let this happen to you. You can have whatever you want. Never let people tell you that you are dreaming too much. You are not. So loves, this was it with my video. If you like it and if you find the tips helpful, leave a like and also subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. And we're going to see each other in the next video. Bye bye. Mwah.